June, and June happens to be Black Music Month. And in celebration, our next guests have curated a Black Music Month super playlist with more than 20 hours of music, including 300 plus songs covering a wide range of genres. Well, here to tell us more about it, we have music journalist Bill Carpenter and entertainment consultant Gwendolyn Quinn. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
This sounds like it would be a lot of fun to just put on the playlist and let it go. What made you all want to start this, Gwendolyn?
Bill and I was talking, and I was complaining about every time Black Music Month rolls around, it's normally just R&B and hip hop.
Yeah.
And he, of course, agreed. And I said that, we should do a playlist, because he does playlists all the time.
Okay.
And then we just discussed that we would just focus on each genre, but each category, each genre with 21 categories.
What genres are mostly overlooked that you all wanted to make sure were included?
Jazz, classical.
Yeah.
Reggae,
folk.
Folk. Oh yeah, folk.
Yeah.
Like Tracy Chapman was really big this year, thanks to Luke Combs.
Yeah.
So we did that with old school people like Richie DeHavens and Odetta. You know.
And that's normally the case, particularly in Black music, because they don't normally play those formats or those genres on the urban Black format. Like the urban stations here in DC, they're not playing country music. They're not playing folk music. They're not playing any of that. So that's why a lot of people are not as exposed to the music as Bill and I are.
Yeah.
We have to go out there and find it,
Right, but now you have put it all together. Was it a lot of fun to select? I see 300 plus songs, but I feel like there are probably a lot left off that you wanted to include.
I thought it was great. He was complaining, of course, because he was putting together, he was doing all the hard labor, putting it together, and but we worked very well together, and it was fun.
Oh, I was trying to keep it short. And she kept expanding the genres.
Y'all were fighting over it.
It's supposed to be 10 songs per category, but I think we had like 40 songs under the country music,
This would be really hard to do. I know we have some examples of some of the songs. CeCe Winans, she has a song that you put on there. Okay.
From the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack.
Okay, we actually have it here. Let's take a look.
Through thick and thin, a friendship that will never end. When you are weak, I will be strong.
All right, we approve. We approve of that one.
Yes, that's actually also, just for note, Whitney Houston's song with CeCe and Whitney did a duet together. I just want to clarify that.
They were in the car there together. Okay, all right. There's also one by Aretha Franklin. It makes sense that she's on the playlist.
Well,
yes.
It was like which Aretha song?
Right, which Aretha song. And which format or genre.
Yeah, because
she's done movie
jazz, blues,
movie soundtracks,
know. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have one. Let's see which one they picked for us here. I think people would revolt if Respect wasn't on the list, right?
And the crazy thing is, that's an Otis Redding song. Otis Redding wrote that.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's so become her song, people have forgotten that Otis Redding did it.
Wow. Yeah, you don't think about that.
And what we also did too is, most people focus on the vocalists. We also focus on a lot of the songwriters and and instrumentalists.
Yeah.
They may have written the song where someone else is, like Bill just said, is singing it. So
yeah,
that was
great. I know
great.
you both know so many of these artists too. Anyone that you have seen, any artists you've worked with who, once they passed away, their legacy became something different?
Well, I was Aretha Franklin's longtime publicist for over 25 years.
Wow.
And so I did her funeral and memorial service.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Wasn't that the one that went on for like 8 hours? Was that?
Yes, we broke a record, okay?
Yeah.
That was the service. And I also was brought in to do Jesse Norman's, opera singer Jesse Norman.
Wow.
Funeral as well, so. Yeah.
Bill, you were shaking your head too. You've seen artists, their legacy change in death.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times when someone dies, people can say whatever they want to say. They bring up things that the artist isn't here to defend.
Right.
But sometimes the sad part is we celebrate their music after they've died. Like when Bill Withers died or Aretha, their music goes to the top of iTunes, but not while they're still living and can appreciate receiving that fan love.
Yeah. They don't get their flowers
Yeah.
while they're here.
No, they don't. It's just unfortunate. I mean, as soon as I was Aretha's longtime publicist, so she passed away, and then her family brought me on to handle the media for the estate. So I did get an opportunity to do some things that probably wouldn't have never been done if I didn't step in to do them.
And of course, Gwendolyn works with Whitney Houston's estate as well.
Oh my gosh. I'm being told we do have one more. We have Beyonce. We have Queen,
The
Queen
Queen
Bee, right?
Bee.
Okay, let's see what song from her.
This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold 'em. So lay your cards down, 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 down. So
Well, that's a recent one.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, she did such a thing with this project, and I think it really opened up a lot of doors for a lot of Black country artists.
Right.
And I really applaud her for that, because there are so many Black country artists that no one ever heard of
Right.
until she came out.
To help.
Yeah,
right,
so
bring
that was a
genre
great
to
thing.
light.
Yeah, it was a
Well, we're
great
going to have to
thing.
check out the playlist. I know there's so many more artists we could highlight. You can always find Gwendolyn and Bill's 45th Black Music Month super playlist. You will find it on Spotify. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you so
for
much.
doing
Thanks
this.
for having
Appreciate
us.
it.
Thank
Of course.
you.